Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of the Pediatric Hotline where I present appendicitis. Thank you for joining us. I would really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. So let's get started. The appendix is it's a finger-shaped pouch at the beginning of the large intestine or the colon. And scientists still do not know exactly what purpose it serves. But appendicitis occurs when the appendix becomes inflamed. And this can come from infection, injury, constipation, or children getting dehydrated, and also unknown causes. So this image just illustrates where the appendix is located. As the small intestine connects and dumps into the large intestine or the colon, you have the appendix, this little pouch at the end of the beginning region of the large intestine. And it's usually located in the right lower quadrant of the abdomen. And I say usually because sometimes a person can be born with the appendix located elsewhere, such as in the left lower quadrant, but the majority of the time it's in the right lower quadrant. So the symptoms of appendicitis include obviously abdominal pain. It may start in the middle of the abdomen though, and then migrate down to the right lower quadrant where the pain is usually severe. Commonly there's nausea and vomiting, a fever, chills, loss of appetite, and you may have diarrhea or constipation as well. So typically, as I stated in the last slide, a child with appendicitis will have severe pain in the right lower side of the abdomen. And this pain can be so severe that they cannot stand up straight, and they may have difficulty walking due to the pain. If you press on the lower right side of their abdomen, it will be very tender and painful, and they may want to push your hand away. So appendicitis is a surgical emergency. If the appendix is inflamed and not removed, it can cause a severe infection in the abdomen, which can lead to a life-threatening situation. So conversely, if your child has had pain in the lower right side of the abdomen with fever and/or vomiting or diarrhea for more than a day or two, most likely it is not appendicitis because an inflamed appendix usually ruptures after a day or two. This may cause a temporary improvement in the pain, but it is still a surgical emergency and can still lead to a life-threatening infection. If you have concerns about your child possibly having appendicitis, it is recommended that you go to your nearest emergency room. In the emergency room, they usually will get blood work and put in an IV. Younger children usually have an ultrasound to diagnose it. Older children may get a CAT scan or an MRI. And surgery will be consulted because if it is appendicitis, they will take them to the operating room to have it removed. If you are unsure about whether your child may have appendicitis or not, it is recommended that you consult with your pediatrician who can guide you about what to do. Well, that'll do it for today's episode. Thank you for watching the Pediatric Hotline, and I hope this was helpful. If there are any topics you would like to see covered in this channel, please comment below. Have a healthy and wonderful day.